All right, sharp. We've got Tebza here. Same thrill as the last time. Guys, go ahead. Oh, okay. Okay, the gentleman there, Ryan, started there. The back.
Tebza, Gerald here. Just want to point out you guys have played in front of a sold out Quebec and also Bloemfontein. If all goes well, we might get a sold out Cape Town. What has that done for you and the rest of the guys? I mean, you look back a year ago, we were not really selling out stadium. So what's that done to you, the crowd turnout, and the rest of the team?
Good day, members of the media. Having a sold out, it really pushes us as a team. Past 3 years, or even 4 or 5 years ago, we never filled up a stadium. And the tough man always pushes us in the field to do more, even when we are tired. But the fans are busy singing, chanting. It really gives us energy to push and push. Even some of the games we call us in the last minute or we win it at last. It's because of the fans. So it really helps us a lot.
Okay, Ryan.
Tebza, I spoke to our father this week, to Stuart Baxter. I did a podcast with him and I specifically asked him about you. And we spoke a lot about you coming through at Supersport that time. I just want to ask you about the impact that he had on your career, bringing you through. And he mentioned the fact that you played with Yaya and Dean coming through as well, and how that helped you, sort of groomed you into the professionals that you are today. So if you can just talk to me a bit about that.
And actually, he's the first person who gave me my first call-up and my first debut at Bafana. So I was very emotional. I remember the day he left the team. I was very emotional. I didn't cry, but I was emotional. So he actually changed my life, because after that game, I managed to be a regular at SuperSport. I wasn't a regular because you're putting me on the bench. So yeah, I wasn't a regular, but after that game, I think the coach, I think it was Coach Eric or Coach Kitano, started to give me more games. I mean, he changed my life, and I'll forever be grateful. Even the last time I spoke to him, it's been a while, but we did speak. He wanted to sign me where he was, but yeah, it didn't happen. But yeah, man, I'm forever grateful for the opportunity and the love he gave me, and yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just adding to what Mike is saying about Coach Stuart's influence in your game. I think two days ago you had an Instagram story, and you had Coach Bruce captioned the best. Just your performances under him and his influence on your game, and moving forward as well, considering that there's still a journey to run a goal with him.
No, I think he built a strong group. We are united. We are a family. We are friends. We are brothers. It doesn't matter where you come from. Whatever happens at the club level stays at the club level. When you get here, we are one family. I think that's what he did when he arrived here at the national team. And for me, I think he gave me that freedom. He gave me that room to be free. So I'm just myself. Even at the club level, I'm myself. I'm not saying I'm not myself. I know you guys will say I'm not myself. Yeah, but I'm myself, and yeah, I'm enjoying my football. Yeah, that's all that is important. And also, we are winning, and we're making the country proud.
Tebza, just to reflect on like, I want to go back 8 years ago, because I remember a kid without this facial hair, less hair. First time you came to Cape Town, I think, was pro Bayhill in like 2016.
Yeah.
Great little SuperSport team, but if you reflect 8 years ago to now, coming to Cape Town, leading the way with the goals for Bafana in this qualification, how would you, or what would you say to that young man about what's going to happen in the future?
I'm actually reminiscing because we won the Bayhill here. Yeah. Yeah, it was very special. It was very special for me. I never thought my career will turn out this way. honestly, I think my surroundings, my family, my partner, my mom, my grandmother, my friends, even now my kid, my coaches, everyone involved, they played a huge role in my career. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. Uh, and also, I must thank myself because I've went through so much, which people don't know, but I managed to pull through to be where I am now. And for every kid out there who's playing Bayhill or whichever tournament they are playing, it is possible to beat Tebza Mokoena.
Tebza, how important it is to welcome the youngsters into the national team, the likes of Riley, because probably going to see them more of other relays into the national team. How important it is to integrate them?
It's very important for it's very important for us to welcome them with open hands because they are the future of the country. They are the future of this team. And one thing about us, like I said, we are a family. We are brothers. We are friends. I think even his first day when he arrived here, we welcomed them in a good way. Not only really Oswen, Adams. There's a lot who came through, and even talent. We welcome them with open hands because we know they're gonna help us in the future, even now. So yeah.
Itaola.
All right, here we go.
Ko betweng ba tshepela hore o tshwantse o betjhe ka tsela e nepahetseng.
Ka nako e nngwe ho tlamehile hore o ikhule hanyane.
Ka nako tse ding o ska leka go busha tse di lahlegileng.
Nakusasa kuse olunye usuku.
Dlala ngokusemandleni wakho.
Ge o tlhoka thuso go gona. Hopola, bet responsibly.
So I want to mention that you and the Gents are rivals when it comes to a PSL level. What do you say is the recipe for success in the national team, in your opinion? And how did you guys make it work? To leave the mindset of being rivals, and now we're going to work together towards one common goal.
Honestly, before we are soccer players, we are human beings, and coming here, we already know as professionals we have to put whatever happens at the club level. So it's important when you come to the national team, you come with the same mindset that we are at a national team to help the country to do well. Whatever that happens at the club level stays at the club level.
Tebza, just maybe a word on your captain. I think he's been a part of your entire professional career almost. But just
Yeah.
how important a role has he played in creating this brotherhood at Bafana and even at club level as well?
Yeah, he's a good leader. Mikey knows he's a good leader. He doesn't talk much, but when he speaks, sometimes he's very harsh. But he has the attributes of a leader, and he shows it on and off the field. So honestly, I'm very proud of him for what he has achieved in his life. He also motivates us who came through with him from Super Sport to where we are now. Because I remember the first game he played for Bafana, he didn't do well. But look at him now. If it was someone who's not strong mentally, and also the people around him, I think they are doing a great job, because if it wasn't for them, he wouldn't be where he is now. So I'm very proud of him to be nominated for Ballon d'Or. Who would have thought? Even me, I want to be there. But yeah, man, I'm proud of him. Yeah, he's doing so well for the country and for himself.
Tebza, the importance of at club level, the importance of playing Champions League. We saw Pirates now is in Champions League, Sunderland in Champions League. How important it is for Bafana also, because you see the Bafana is being dominated by the players coming from those teams. How important it is to have those two teams strong in the Champions League?
I think it prepares us for the national team. Whatever the players we face at the CAF Champions League is almost the same players we're gonna face in the national team. So yeah.
Tebza, I think everybody is wilding about you at the moment. One of the best players, this, that. Is there anything Tebza feels he needs to improve in his game, if at all?
I just did a lot. Yeah. Can't use my left foot. Yeah, and also I'm not scoring much. Yeah, I feel like with the ability I have, I could do more. But yeah.
In terms of scoring much, you play the hybrid of roles. There's moments in a game where you are a 6 and scanning, and then you are advancing to an 8 and even end up as a 10. What do you think it's going to take for you to unleash that Tebza that scores frequently? Is there a preference in terms of the role that you prefer to occupy on the field as well to help you get to the goals that you want to get?
Yeah, honestly for me, I just want to play football. I just want to see myself in the field. Whether I'm playing as a centre back, I once played centre back. Whether I play right back, 6, 8, 10, I just want to see myself in the field. Scoring goals is not really a priority for me. Priority for me is to make sure that the team plays well, we defend well, our transition is good, the rest defense is good. Scoring is cherry on top, but I love scoring because I love scoring beauties. So.
Tebza, referring to the game against Uganda away, you guys really didn't play well, I guess, in the first half and some chunks in the second half, but you got the result at the end of the day. What do you attribute that to in terms of when you're playing those kinds of 90 minutes? Because there was a lot of those throughout, I guess, in your Bafana career where Bafana obviously didn't play well, they didn't get the result, but now it's kind of like you guys are getting the result and being more clinical in front of goal. What do you attribute that to?
I think what Coach Hugo instantly does that we must stay in the game for 90 minutes. So I think it helps us a lot, even if we are not playing so well. But maybe 90th minute we get a chance we score because we are all in the game. So I think it helps us a lot.
You mentioned beauties. Can you talk about the goal from last month? I think my favorite thing was seeing the reactions of your teammates around you who were in nice shock after watching that go in. Did you enjoy that hit?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. It was fully packed. I don't play a lot of games in a full stadium, so. So I had to enjoy it. Yeah. What a misquote! No, they won't. But I'm being honest, Mos. I'm not lying.
Did you want to score a few more of those in Baxter?
Yeah. Especially also at the club level, yeah. I would love to score those also.
In terms of midfield partnerships that you've been building up alongside Bafana Bafana, I don't want to say preference, but is there a preference for you in terms of who you'd like to play with in that middle of the park, in terms of the connection that you have? You've played with several, sometimes you play with Aubrey, sometimes sometimes I was with Obas, and now it's Launu. There's a plethora of players you're often playing that Hugo Bruce is putting you alongside. Is that a challenge in that you find sometimes, and how when you know someone specific is going to play against you, how do you tackle that challenge?
Yeah, maybe you forgot Sitole. Now I've played most of the game with Sitole. I think we built before when we were starting we were struggling a bit, me and him here at the national team, but we started to build a bond off the field. I think that's when we started to enjoy playing together, and also with other guys, talent, Obas, we have played together, and Luki, because I played with Luke at Super Sports, so yeah, we have the chemistry from the club level. So there's no preference.
And just in terms of Bafana Bafana, what does Bafana Bafana need to do from today onwards just to make sure that we go a step further at Afcon, we go to the semis or even from where the team is now?
As a team, we want to finish on top because it will prepare us for the qualifiers for World Cup, because we haven't topped a group, I think, in a while. So it will also channel our mindset that we need to win. We need to win we need to top the qualifiers for the World Cup. So I think it's very important for us, also for the rankings and also for the draw for Afcon, because it plays a huge role. Because if you saw our group this year in Afcon, it was very tough. We had Tunisia, we had Mali. So at least when you are in the top 10, you know you are part of the top 2. So it's better that way.
Tebza, you mentioned the World Cup. What did it mean for you to qualify for the World Cup, and you and the team, you know, what's the feeling like? Do you guys see yourself there in the USA?
Yeah, it will be a dream come true. Yeah, no. To be a dream come true, because they've been saying there's a generation for 2026 and 2030. So I think if we make it, I'll be very excited, because honestly, this one I'll say personally for me, because I've played World Cup for under 20, I've played Olympics, and playing the World Cup for the for the senior national team, I know I will have completed all the international tournaments for the national
SoccerBeat, ouça!